Okay, back on track. What's up, guys? Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, showing you the day in the life of a budding entrepreneur, building a marketing agency from scratch in this part of my entrepreneurial journey. Oh, and today is refocus. So yesterday, I didn't do my morning ritual, just writing down everything that was on my mind, and halfway through the day, I finished what was really the burning question I had for the day. And then it was just kind of a crapshoot after that. It was really, really all over the place. Wasn't all that productive, and I say wasn't productive because yes, I got stuff done. I was busy, but I wasn't busy in the sense that I was working on something that was really important here and now. So I've calmed down. I've refocused. Took an extra long shower just thinking. Almost went for a walk, but then towards the end of the shower, it finally clicked. Oh, so where are we? So I wanted to share with you the constant struggle of trying to stay focused. You know, I was meeting with another entrepreneur yesterday. He's launching his first Shopify site, and I think 4 or 5 times during the conversation, we kept talking about different paths he could take. And it always came down to, okay, we're taking this path, and it's like, oh, but we could do this, and we could do that, and we could do this. And I was like, no, okay, so we're going down this path, but choose one, right? And it got to a point where it was incredible. It was incredible. Hopefully in the future, I'll be able to have, clients and customers that I can videotape the whole or film the whole thing and then show you these moments. But you could literally see the weight lift. As soon as he made this decision, I said, okay, you can go with, he was doing watches and bracelets, and I was describing something. You can go with, that was the first meeting. I'm mixing meetings up, right? So this guy, he had 2 options, right? And I said, you can go with this one. It's going to be cheaper brand, you're going to have your brand, whatever, or you can go with this one. It's going to be a little more expensive, but it's going to give you the biggest long-term, whatever. Which one? Which one's more important to you? Because there's trade-offs to both. So I narrowed it down to one trade-off, and I said, which trade-off do you want to have? Do you want to have trade-off number 1, or you want to have trade-off number 2? Because there's always an opportunity cost. And as soon as he picked one, you could literally see his shoulders lift. He was just like, oh, wow, I didn't know that was weighing on me so much. And that moment is what you're looking for every morning when you start by just writing everything that's on your mind. So I just had that moment because now I have a clear path. So in terms of working on my agency, if you will, there's this, my duality is this. I have job sites like Thumbtack, Upwork, and Fiverr that I could go super hard on trying to build. And then I have the longer term, better option, which is either finding sales reps and building a actual funnel that I pay to drive traffic to. This one probably will take me 3 weeks to actually put together, like the right way I'd want to. This one, probably a week. And so I've had this constant mental tug of war between, I want to do this one because this is the long-term one, but I'm restricted to 30 days in this challenge, so this one actually makes a heck of a lot more sense short-term. And as a long-term thinker, some of you be like, well, yeah, you just do this one and then do that one later. But I always want to think about, what am I doing now, and is it going to matter in 6 months or a year? It's kind of those pivotal moments in teen movies. What was it? Transformers. I'm going to quote Transformers right now. Transformers #1, where they first meet Bumblebee, and he says to the chick character, I can't remember her name, 5 years from now, do you want to say that you got in the car? Essentially, what are you doing right now that's actually going to matter in 5 years, right? And so sometimes choosing those things is really hard to say, okay, this is for the short term, this is for the long term. And so I've come to the decision that I'm going to give myself 4 days for the short term. So I have 4 days to create my Thumbtack proposals, create my Upwork proposals, deck out my Upwork portfolio, finish decking out my Upwork portfolio, and then dive into some other platforms. And then at the end of those 4 days, I have to have everything ready to just be submitting proposals. So I will be submitting proposals to jobs while I'm building this guy. So I'm getting, I think, the best of both worlds. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Anywho, feels so much better. That's why I can't stress enough. Just plan it out, look at the pros and cons, and then do both, right? Because us entrepreneurs, you like how I'm supposed to choose one, right? But I figured out how to do both. And so that's part of the fun and ingenuity of being an entrepreneur, is figuring out how do you get to finagle the rules and still get stuff done. And now, time to write some Thumbtack templates. So I've chosen 3. I'm going to do a PPC template, a social media template, and a general marketing template. And because it's so competitive and I have to get the proposals out so quickly, I'm going to have those templates and then I'm just going to fire them off. And I'm going to go for a number of occurrences as opposed to quality. So I'm going to do quantity over quality. I've been trying to do quality. Got my butt kicked the last couple days. So now we'll go quantity and see what happens. Just finished my Thumbtack proposal stuff. So now I've got 7 different templates. Maybe 5. Maybe it's 5. So digital marketing, social media, PPC, and e-commerce and email marketing. 5. There we go, 5. The last 2 I didn't do. So I'll have to do an SEO one once I figure that out. And then there was one more type. I think it was a second type of social media marketing. So I'd have 2 social media. Anywho, just getting out of the house, that was really helpful in terms of just refocusing, clearing my mind, because I've been really scattered. But it is meetup day at the co-working space, so free pizza, yay, and time to network. So I'm gonna jump over there earlier than usual. Taking a quick break, walking around outside, just clearing my head because it is a beautiful day today, and had an awesome lunch talking with some fellow entrepreneurs and just learning from people who have a lot more experience than I do, and connecting with some people here at the co-working space, which is a large reason why I decided to come here in the first place, is because, you know, as a solopreneur, you gotta get out of your, it's so easy to just work all day and never have any interaction. And so just the importance of actually talking to people and learning, even if it's not in your space, I definitely picked up a lot from other people's experiences. So that was really cool. And just ordered my new round of business cards because the current business cards I had has the wrong phone number on it. That's what I get for doing another thing at, what was it, gosh knows what time at night, trying to fire that off. So happy that those business cards are showing up. Not really happy that it's going to take 2 weeks for them to get here. So I'll keep having to pass out business cards with phone number crossed out. But at least now I can say, hey, I'm ordering new ones, as opposed to, oh yeah, I made a mistake or whatever. It's time to, it's a Saturday afternoon, or it's a Friday afternoon. So I'm going to do what is going to be fun, which is putting together a new AdWords account for a old colleague of mine, setting up his AdWords account from scratch and turning that into an education series for my YouTube channel and for future prospects, because my YouTube channel is full of stuff with content for you guys, not really much content for clients. So I've got to pivot and make sure that I have some great content on there for clients as well. Check it out, guys. First Thumbtack request, accept. Done. All right, budget lighting in the car. Obviously, it's several hours later. Got caught up in a great conversation with some other entrepreneurs in the space, so I wound up not getting a whole lot done other than editing and posting the vlog. But the big win today is someone actually wants to get on the phone with me and talk. So after, we're gonna say,
15 different thumbtack proposals. And by the way, those templates I made earlier today made it so much easier. I just read, template, done, template, done. So I was able to shoot off an additional 5 or 6 proposals this afternoon without without a second thought, because the template was there. And looks like the template worked because someone wants to talk to me. Unfortunately, it's 7:30 tomorrow morning because they're in Texas. But oh well, at least they want to talk to me. That's the important part. So I'm going to count that as a win. So week number 1 comes to a close with one person who wants to get on the phone with me, 2 freelancing profiles completed and filled out, 1 freelancing profile with 5 different templates for me to just shoot off a bunch of requests, and then the pitch deck is 99% complete. I just got another round of revisions from someone else who was reviewing it, so I think once these revisions are done, the pitch deck will be complete, so it's already at 99%. So I'd say that's pretty good for the first week. And of course tomorrow, oh, you guys know what tomorrow is because it's Friday. So tomorrow is side hustle day. And yes, you can still have a side hustle day even if you're hustling full time. So stay tuned. Keep building the business you love. Take care.